Hey guys, welcome to Light Paves Way. I hope that you're all doing well. I just want to say a huge thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for interacting with my channel. I really do appreciate it. So we're going to get another reading, see what comes through. It's weird. I had this vision, and it was a woman's face. This woman, she had blonde hair. It was wavy, shoulder length, and it was sort of like zoomed out. And do you know how you have in the movies where they zoom out and it's like there's loads of images and it's like cameras, but it's all of the same person, and they zoom out and it's giving like surveillance. So yeah, I don't know what that is about, but if it comes up in the cards, we'll figure it out, hey? So all my messages are timeless, and I trust that whenever you are guided to one of my videos, that there'll be a message in there for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. We all hold masculine and feminine energies. So flip the roles if need be. Right, we've got health. Health issues could arise. Now health, you know, this could be physical health, mental and emotional health. Some of you, it could be your spiritual health. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Some of you, you need to take a break. You need to take a break. Things are very heavy, very heavy. You've got a lot of burdens. Some of you are literally, you're on the brink of burnout. We have cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Yeah, some of you need to take a break. Something may have just ended, and you need to take a moment to rest, reflect, rejuvenate your energy before you go off and start something new. For some of you, if there's any bad feelings that you've got from an ending, before you get into something new, you have to heal that. You need to heal it. You need to, look at all the issues. Why did it end badly? Why, if you was hurt, you need to look at why did it affect you in the way that it has done. What was your role that you played in that situation? And forgive the other people, forgive the situation, but also forgive yourself. Because when people talk about forgiving ourselves, a lot of people do have an issue with that. Now, my take on this is, it's like, I forgive myself for how long, I put up with that. The feelings that I had towards myself in that situation, I forgive all that. Someone needs to hear that. Patience. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. Yeah, some of you are stressed out because something isn't happening for you. You're becoming stressed. You need to rest, recover, take that break, because when these things come in, your life is going to shift. It is going to shift dramatically. And then you'll be sitting in a little bit of regret, saying, oh, why didn't I just take a break? Why didn't I just do this, that and the other? I should have rested. I should have got, you know, that creative writing, or I should have, you know, taken that trip down to see my relatives. So take this break. Do things that you want to do before this shift happens. Take time to heal. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay. So there's someone coming back into your energy. You know, instead of stressing about someone coming into your energy, panicking, you know, just concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on healing those wounds. Because I'm getting, for someone's stressed you out, someone's hurt you. So you need to take that time to heal. Get an understanding of why it's affected you in the way that it has. So that when whoever this is comes back, you will respond instead of reacting. Take the time to grow emotionally. Take accountability for your part in the situation. Love spell. You've been bewitched. And this is why you need to take a break. You need to take a break. You need to get to know thyself. Get to know thyself. Get to know your triggers. Get to know your wounds, your pain. Because if someone is coming back to manipulate you, you will see right through it. You'll see right through the narcissist. You will. We have now underneath the deck. Wow, I thought we was having a really, a real healing message then, and then out pops the narc. Right. Let's see. Let's see which one is calling me today. None of these ones, okay. No. Okay. I'm going gold. We're going gold. Because the narcissist only sees gold. They're enamored by the glitter. They're enamored by the gold. Yeah, you've got something big. You've got something big coming into you. A shift is going to take place. So after this shift takes place and something big comes in for you, whether it's a new job, you know, a new business idea, some of you are about to have a breakthrough, a glow up, and that is when the narcissist is going to come back in, because you're going to be glittering in gold. You're going to be this shiny new toy that they want a piece of, because they've discarded of their other supply. So this is why it's important to get to know thyself, Get to know thy triggers. Get to know the wounds, the pain. Get to know it. Take that time. Take that time to rest and go within. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. You know, healing journey is not to be rushed. It's not. Once you literally look back on your relationships and you see the pattern, you need to look at why that pattern is occurring. Go back to your earliest memory, even with your parents, your friends, your social circle, and just look at the patterning and all the times that you was hurt. Acknowledge that, accept it for what it is, and take what you learn for that. Yeah, some of you really need to learn how to defend yourself. You really need to set boundaries. With the 3 of Wands, so we've got the 7 to the 3. Yeah, something, the 7 to the 3, that's the 10. Yeah, you were burdened, you were stressed out, you're literally on the brink of burnout. You're so stressed, and that is because you've been in a relationship, a situation, whether this is with a lover, a friend, a work colleague, or a family member, that you've turned your back on. You've moved away from a narcissist. Or, they've ghosted you. They've discarded of you. And now you're stressed. You're in that cycle. What did I do wrong? It's an obsession. I've been there. You're obsessed. What did I do wrong? Was it my fault? What if I did this? And, because the narcissist has a way of making everything seem your fault. They have the narcissist has this ability to, they give you all of this love bombing to get you hooked, to draw you in, and then they discard you. They throw out some nasty comments and they just disappear. But because they've injected all of this love, these compliments, these gifts and stuff into you, and withdrawn it messes with your brain. So there's a need to protect yourself. There's a need to, learn your triggers, learn your trauma, your pain. Expand, so you can expand. So you can learn to say no. Yeah. You need to turn your back. You need to turn your back and really invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, you don't look at those triggers, those wounds, and, you know, acknowledge them, acknowledge why you get triggered, then you're just gonna go back to square one, to chaos, to conflict. You're just gonna go around and around. The cycle is gonna continue. You know, no one, because the 6, before the 6, we've got the 5 of Swords. That's abuse, it's bully, it's a violence. No one wants to go back to that. You want to grow. Yeah, you want to grow. You want to be the Empress. And this is about, you know, parenting yourself. Because I can guarantee a lot of you have dealt with a narcissist in childhood. And you've learnt, as time's gone on, you've learnt to accept this behaviour from the narcissist, because that's how you was raised. You know, some of you have dealt with a narcissist. What's that one? Yeah, what did I say? The 5 of Swords. You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to the 5 of Swords, to the abuse. So you have to reparent yourself. Give yourself the love that, for some, you dealt with narcissistic parents. For those that didn't, then okay, you have to start pouring, you know, all that love that you was giving to the narcissist. You have to pour it into yourself. You have to see your own worth. Page of Wands. Yeah, you have to learn. You have to learn your own worth. You have to get to know yourself before this good news comes in, because you've got a new project, a new creative idea. Some of you have, you know, new jobs, new opportunities that are coming in, and you have to figure this out before it comes in, because the narcissist is going to see you as gold, is going to see you as glitter. They're not coming back because they're sorry. They're not coming back because they love you. They're coming back because you're going to seem shiny. You're going to provide this narcissist with status, with finances, with energy. Nothing more. That, you know, they don't see you as a potential life partner. They see you as a golden ticket. For whatever it is that they need in that moment. It's all about, you know, instant gratification. Learn to set those boundaries, collective. You really need to. Let's see anything else. Wow. Wow. This is way too many, but I'm interested. I'm interested. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So, yes, this is a person, this is someone toxic from your past where there was a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos. It, you know, there was a lot of illusions. You didn't want to fight. You didn't want to argue. They've left you in this state where some of you, you're in your head, you're confused. You need to get to know yourself, because you really do need to learn to set boundaries, get to know yourself so you can move forward. This narcissist is going to come back, but if you take the time to go within and learn your triggers, accept your wounds, and you know, you will see right through this narcissist. You will. You'll catch them. You'll catch them in their lies. You'll catch their immaturity. You'll catch their patterning. You will be able to say no with confidence. For some, I'm seeing, you know, someone cowering. Someone cowering when they've said no, because the narcissist, for some of you, this narcissist was physically violent with you. So you was afraid to say no. But once you've learned to set boundaries, you know, if your narcissist has been violent with you, always seek help from the authorities. But you will learn to set these boundaries and learn to say no with confidence. You will be able to move forward. You will. I'm gonna leave that there. And I'm getting as well now, it all makes sense. This narcissist is surveilling you. They're surveilling, they're watching. You know, they are watching. They do. Narcissists do keep tabs on people from their past. And that's how they know. That's how they know that something has shifted in your life. You've got something, you're shining, you've had this glow up, you've got this new opportunity, and that's why they're coming back. It all makes sense now. I'm going to leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.